This is a quick video on decoding words with the NG or NK ending blends, and we know these as our vowel units also. Let's take a look at a few words. If I were to look at this word K, I, N, G, P, I, N. I could use my regular decoding strategies by looking at the two vowels, I and I, bridging them, and then recognizing that the NG is an ending blend, so I'm going to label it as just one consonant. The P is the other consonant, and because we recognize this as a vowel, consonant, consonant, vowel pattern, we split it right between the consonants. So that's what we'll do. And then we can read, oh, this is a closed, and so is this. So now if we read these two syllables, king, pin, kingpin. And a kingpin is just a word for a very important person. But there's another way to do this. So let's reverse and back up a little bit. What if we took this word, and if we didn't pretend that we didn't know it, could we identify where the ending blend is? Sure. We can recognize the NG. So where do you split it? Well, if we know that NG has to be an ending blend for a syllable, we know that the split has to be right here. Otherwise, NG wouldn't be an ending blend. It ends this first syllable. So what I would do is circle that first chunk, and now we can read it as king, pin, kingpin. So there are two ways to do this. If you can recognize the chunks, you can circle that real word or the syllable and read that syllable, and then blend it with any other syllables that come with it. Let's take a look at another word. This is a good one. P, L, A, N, K, T, O, N. Two ways to do this. You could use our regular coding strategies. Find your first two vowels, A and O, bridge them, and then let's take a look. All right, do we see any blends? Yes, NK is an ending blend. We're going to label that as one single sound, and the T is the other consonant, and we know, once again, vowel, consonant, consonant, vowel. We split it right between the consonants. Right there. Our first syllable is closed. Our second syllable is closed, so we can read those. Plankton. Plankton. That's food for large fish or mammals in the ocean. Plankton. But there's another way to do it. Let's back up. Can you recognize where the ending blend is without doing the coding? Well, it's right here, as we know. In order for it to be an ending blend, the split has to be right here. So what if we just circle that syllable with the ending blend, making sure that the position of that blend is at the end of the syllable. And now we can read it one syllable at a time. Plankton. Plankton. You can do it both ways. If you're very, very good at the coding of your vowels and consonants, you may be able to recognize the ending blend without the coding. But if you need to go back to the coding, absolutely do so. They will both work. And that's just a quick video of decoding words with those vowel units NG and NK.